Democrat strategist talks about Biden's deteriorating mental health. He says, clearly not all there. Hello and welcome to TSD. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. It is becoming increasingly obvious that Joe Biden has some serious issues. Almost every time he speaks in public these days, he says or does something so off the wall that people talk about it. One Democrat strategist who happens to be a Bernie Sanders supporter addressed this on the Tucker Carlson show this week. Horwitz, an outspoken Sanders supporter, spoke with Tucker Carlson Thursday night and discussed the Democrat establishment's purported efforts to shield a mentally deteriorating Biden from the public. He is a candidate that is mentally deteriorating. People in the Democratic establishment say, oh, don't say that. They really believe that they can shield Joe Biden from public scrutiny, and the reality is they can't. He said, we all see what's going on here, and it's going to be a disaster if we nominate Joe Biden. He added, take a watch.
Justin Horwitz is a Sanders supporter. He joins us tonight. Justin, thanks so much for coming on. So I'll just put it as bluntly as I can. Do you think we're watching the election being stolen from Bernie Sanders?
Well, I don't necessarily think that it's being stolen, but the stops that are being pulled out by the Democratic establishment and the corporate elite to prevent Sanders from getting the nomination is pretty remarkable, right? The oldest civil rights organization for Latinos in the country today released a statement denouncing the voter suppression efforts in both Texas and California that predominantly affected counties that were going to go for Sanders and going to go for Sanders pretty heavily. They're really pulling out all the stops. And so what you're seeing is the same pundits and strategists that told us that only Hillary can beat Trump in 2016 have converged and made this alliance with a bunch of neoconservatives from the Bush era like Bill Kristol, Mike Bloomberg, and David Frum, Rick Wilson, to basically tell us, yeah, only Biden can beat only Biden can beat Trump now. And the problem with that is we all see that Joe Biden is a defective product that will break in the general election. We all see it. We're not allowed to talk about it, but he's clearly not all there. And so Bernie Sanders is the only candidate that can actually beat Donald Trump, and they are pulling out all the stops because, you know, the war profiteers, the financial monopolists on Wall Street, they don't want to pay taxes. They don't want the interest loophole closed. It's just unbelievable.
No, that is true. So let me ask you, you said that you think that Biden is less capable of beating the president than Bernie Sanders is.
Absolutely.
Why do you say that?
I think for a variety of reasons. Joe Biden sold us the war in Iraq. Joe Biden is on record talking about cutting Social Security and Medicare. Joe Biden pushed for the increase in private prisons. Joe Biden has cozied up to the credit card industry more than any candidate in the race. And again, what we all know but unfortunately aren't allowed to talk about because it's
Meanwhile, there are people on the left who are trying to say that Biden's mental health is off limits after questioning Trump's mind for 3 years. This is a CNN analyst. He says, so who is out there on Twitter pushing the BS story of Biden's cognitive decline? Trump supporters, Bernie bros, and the Russians, huh? It's going to be fun watching the media declare any questions about Biden's acuity to be off limits, after Brian Stelter and company spent the last 3 years questioning Trump's mental health, to say nothing of the endless coverage of McCain's age or health in 2008. The double standard is amazing. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, and haven't you checked out the official TST store yet? It has a variety of Patriot-themed custom t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, phone cases, and lots more. Make sure to take a look. Maybe help us out picking some products for yourself and your loved ones at great prices. It does make a huge difference to what we're doing here. Link in the description below. If you've liked the support, let us know by tapping that like button down below. Share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. This is David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one.